Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and welcome back to our weekly training. Tonight we have some fun, maybe some realization. We're going to learn another uh, element, another level in your skills. Hi, Aline. So let's start with the fun part, I believe. So, who of you clicked on a Google ad in the past 7 days? In the past 7 days, in the past 7 days, when you search, okay, for a product, or give me give me a search term. Give me a search term. Just give me any search term. Can be anything. Yeah, nope. Barbecue smoker. Really? Barbecue smoker. I don't know. I don't know what comes with that. Okay, good. See here those products, and then you see the ad and the ad. Um, Car repair, Costco, Gold ROI. Oh my God, we have so many different search terms, and actually, Google roofers, garage door repair. Yes, garage door repair is actually a very good niche. Is that your niche, Gary? Garage door repair? That's such a good niche. That's such a good niche. Because when you use a garage door company for a repair job, they will put a sticker besides the remote control. And next time, when you have a problem with the garage door, they need adjustment, they need greasing, they need adjustment, they need a lift. They they will call the same number, and then they don't click on Google ad. The profit is for them. So the only time they have to pay Google is, the first time. And actually, I used a garage door company a month ago by myself. The spring was broken, and I looked at my phone because how I do this, when I'm happy with a company, I enter the company name or the first name for the person with the company niche name. So I have a person and then garage door. So next time I need a garage door, I already forgot the name of the person of the company, but I know I have to look in my contacts on a garage door. That's how I do repeat business. I'm not going to Google anymore. When I'm happy with the company, I call the same company. And that is how kind of business work for a lot of people, that you need that initial search. So it doesn't matter if that ad cost is $10 or $20 or $30 or $50 and even $100. It doesn't matter, because it is the repeat business what adds up over time. That is kind of also so hard for starting companies to break even compared to those established companies, because those established companies, they can afford to pay for those ad clicks, and they will get the profit with repeat business. Start a company, yeah, they kind of don't have that leverage to uh, um, spend all the money on ads for the first customer, because they also need to pay rent, and then they also need to pay employees, and then they need to pay so much, so they need kind of a time to build that up. Now, the smartest thing what a company can do, every company, is build up a client database so that you email them, tag them, remind them, send a postcard. So you're working on that repeating business. So now we all know that Google Ads work, correct? Or if you any doubt, Google Okay, I did not prepare this, so I kind of said we wanted to have some fun and we will do some searching. Google Ads spent over time, each year, yearly. Okay, I don't see if we have 2019, 138, 116. I kind of want to see 2020 and 2021. See, hello. So you see this? It's exploding. It's exploding. Now, I did not prepare this. Really, I did not prepare this. But this is kind of what I see with my own clients. It's exploding. 2020, 2021, 2022. Now, there are several reasons why it is exploding. One is every business realize they need to have, besides the local business, the brick and mortar business, they need an online presence, correct? Second thing is, since every business wants to have a presence online, their ad cost, the click cost will go up. So even for the ones who advertised in the past, they have to work harder to and bid more for the same keyword. That's how competition works, correct? So they need help. They need help, and they are willing to pay for that help, especially when you do a percentage of the ad spend. You have a very healthy business. I'm not sure if somebody is on the call and somebody said, Jack, uh, I, uh, I last year or 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, you charged only $200, and I said, yeah, that was 2 years ago. But now my rates are between $500 and $1,000. So he didn't like that, but he will figure out that um, competition is really all those ad management companies, they charge $1,000 or more. So who likes to earn $500 to $1,000 a month with basically um, let's say 1 to 2 hours per month. Let's say 2 hours per month because you're new, huh? So two hours per month. You know, you need to have some sort of base knowledge. You need to have setup work, huh? And Arlene is correct. After it's all set up, yes. So if I make that setup easy for you, kind of copy and paste style, and then you do the management, but it's basically keep an eye on it that everything runs. It's kind of the machine is running and you're checking, you make sure the machine has enough oil, the machine have enough fuel, that the card is working, that nothing is messed up. You kind of keep an eye on it. That's basically what it is. And what it will enable you is that you will learn from what is working, what is not working, and all kind of things. That is so interesting. So tonight I want no trolls clicking on my ads. Yeah, I know you see all those ads, and I haven't had that experience. So I think it's over. It's just scarcity. It's scarcity. I didn't have that experience. Now, knowing that, let's start with a couple of golden nuggets how to get there. So I created a presentation. Let's create a slideshow. So the first interesting question is, and I want to address this during the training today, what is holding you back offering Google Ads? I know some of you sign up for David training, and actually, somebody Skyped with me today, and he got the first training, and he was blown away with it. He got already the first training, and he thanked me to present it. So I feel good with that. Kind of hate when people buy something via my recommendation and I get negative feedback. So I was pleased to hear that I got a positive feedback. So what is holding you back offering Google Ads? Give me some ideas. Why are you not offering Google Ads at the moment? Is it hard to answer? Is that soul searching or however they call knowledge goals before recouping investment? Not sure how to offer it, too long to learn, I do not know how to market, I was concerned about the high click per cost and being able to make it profitable, don't want to charge the customer for something that cannot be done for free. Okay, so if I answer those questions and give you a good feeling about this, do I then succeed in today's goal in your expectation of this training? Don't know enough, seems complicated to manage. Can just have you do it for the done for you service? Yes, of course I can. Okay, good. Thank you. So let's get to work. Goals before recurring good. So let's couple of questions I can answer now, and other ones we'll do at the end. The cost before recouping investment. So you will get a management fee, and for paying for the clicks, you use the client's credit card. So there's no cost for you. It's kind of only profit. Make sense? There's only profit for you. You have no risk. The biggest risk what you could have is that they want a refund on the management fee, and then I say to you, yeah, it's better to have a refund on a management fee than you were 3 hours searching for the shiny object. So you learn something. So that is the worst case. Now the reality is, and this is all in the reality, I never had to pay a refund of a management fee. I never. So the chance that you need to pay back the management fee is very low. Okay. So let me see if that answers the question. Call for recommendation. Not sure how to offer it. So client getting, I will learn. Too long to learn, I will address it. I don't know how to market it. I will learn, teach you. I was concerned about the high click cost per click and being able to make it profitable. Yeah, that is a point. That is a point. It's a serious point. And the way to do it is to use certain keywords, certain ads, certain negative keywords, and a landing page what converts. So you need certain elements. That's right. You will learn that. Okay. Need more training and management. Optimize campaign. Correct. And then Jack, please remember to give me the link for your done for your service. It's on jackhotman.com site. Okay. Confidence and trust from prospective clients. Confidence. Now, Ibrahim, which service do you have confidence in to provide? Which service do you have confidence to provide? It's kind of if you offer SEO, do you have the confidence then? If you offer Google Business Profile, do you have the confidence then? You know, results are never guaranteed, correct? If you feel uncertain, start with limited budget. Start with limited budget, so the financial risk is lower, and use certain keywords. Certain keywords are local intent keywords, like roofer in, roofer near me, roofer city. You see, those have a local intent character, and the chance that those are really buyer clicks, so that they really have an intent to use the rover, is very high. So Gary said, oh, this is a golden keyword. Does anybody want to know a golden keyword for roofers? This is a golden keyword. The golden keyword Gary just shared is leaky roof near me. Now, why is that so important? Is because they have an urgency. Everybody who has a leaky roof, they want to get it repaired as soon as possible. Those callers will not negotiate about the price. Their only concern is, when can you come to fix it? So those are golden keywords. They work all the time. The only thing you need to do is answer that phone and get to it. And they are happy to pay whatever it takes. And Gary said Google Ads is way simpler than SEO. That's correct. No, it's not only simpler, you get much faster results. And it's also more guaranteed result. It will not happen and the next day the client phone is stop ringing because Google updated certain SEO strategy, and all of a sudden your website ranking is from page 1 to page 2 and nobody sees that you exist anymore. Because as soon as you're on page 2, then your website will not get a lot of visits. You still get visits, but much less than page 1. So let's get in the content. So it's kind of 60-minute training today, not too long, I feel. We can have discussion around it. And so Sue said, but Jack, I ran into an issue in the past where I wasn't getting enough leads. That's a problem. So you can have local intent and say you have a keyword leak roof, and all of a sudden that month it's not raining, so you will not get a lot of clicks, correct? So then you have to expand the amount of keywords. You have to make sure that your click-through rate is high. So for the impression you have, you're not having an ad that only get 1 or 2% click-through rate. You want an ad that has 10% click-through rate, so you get 5 times as many leads. So first you want to say, okay, I want to use only keywords that have a high chance of ROI. And then if you don't consume the budget, if you don't get enough leads, then you need to expand the amount of keywords. You want to use good ads. You want to make sure your website is converting. You want to make sure you have that widget on your website. So if you're on a website, they will text you, they will email you, capture the lead, and all kind of things. So that is kind of step by step by step optimizing. So all of a sudden, do you want to learn how to create a high converting call only ad? So what is a call only ad? The keyword typically leads to the website. You have keywords, ad, website, and client. And now you are depending how the website converts. So that is the typical way and still highly used, but not all the time. So now Google also offer pay-per-call or call-only ads, and then the click goes to the mobile phone. It only works on the mobile phone, but when they click on it, the number from the ad goes inside the mobile phone. You still have to click on it. So you have to click 2 times, and then they are calling directly the client without needing a website. So this is one of the golden keywords, like Gary said, leak, roof, near me. The near me keyword, the near me keyword, one keyword, one ad, always works. So you have near me keywords, high converting ad, and of course you want to track the call because you want to get rewarded for your effort. You want to get paid for your effort. You want to have proof that your effort works. So if you say $1,000 pay-per-click call, a very basic website, high conversion, set up in 5 minutes. So what you do is easy keyword research, don't waste money, client get instant calls. So when you set this up, your client will get results the first month, not the next month, over 3 months. They will see, they pay for the management this month, they will see results this month. Results. So happy client, monthly payments. If you can set up a Google Ads account in 5 minutes, are you going to offer it? Hey, Julian, if you can set up in 5 minutes, can you offer it? So do you want to learn how to create a high converting call only ad today? The main keyword is headline, website line 2, content for your call is done. So here, where it looks. So here's the interface of the how you create the ad. That number is a tracking number. Needs to be on the website, but the call will not go to the website. This is the main keyword, like roofer, plumber, and then use near me. So you have the phone number, which is the tracking number. The main keyword is the niche name and near me. This ad works. It's that simple. Then you have the business name. Then you have the website headline and the website headline too. Do you know what Google Ads quality score is? So now we're jumping kind of, so let's first stick with this. Who can do this? Can create an ad with those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. Tracking number is a noun field. Main keyword is a niche name. Near me is the golden tip. Business name is a noun. Website, headline. You know, if you use email marketing, you also have those IDs. What works, correct? If you are in my email marketing training, I said always use those email marketing IDs. Use these email marketing IDs for everything, for your marketing and also for your Google Ads. Now, next topic. You know what Google Ads quality score is? Who does? So Google Ads are words, not pictures. Now Google Search. You have Google Search, which is on the Search network. We also have other. We have YouTube, which is also is video. So I'm speaking here now of Google Search. So the quality score is but they show up. How often? What Google judge about your campaign. And start, I think, with one. I think one is the lowest and 10 is the highest. So if you set up your campaign right, you can get quality scores of 10. So if you all the steps right, and you see all those DNA tests, Bocaton, the local intent, you guys see this main keyword, all local intent, you get Google is rewarding you big time. With this campaign, I I was doing a lot of DNA testing, for cheap. So the idea is keyword at call. Keyword local intent, server city, represents a human being. So I always say this kind of crazy, but you have to think in that way that you stand in the Google search with your feet and you look around. And you have so many options to click on. So what does the Google search person think in his mind? Why should they click on your ad? So that's really what you have to do. So ad needs to answer human being keyword need and promise solution. So you want to become attractive to the person who's looking for your product or service. First, a company name or keyword, what we just discussed. Second line, pain point or most important element of the need. Third line, solution and action. So, a add high search keyword in Google search with 10 big cities and scrape URLs. Put URL in Google search and find out what most search keywords are. Once keyword is determined, go back to Google search and find proven ads. Optimize ad based on find. This sheet, if I present it this way, this is kind of a little bit complicated, I think. I created a template for this. So I use this to use this. I use this what's written here. Uh, I have a template and I fill out the template and then I have good ads. So what factors with matters? Quality score, impression share, and search keyword. So quality score is how much Google likes your keyword, and 10 is highest, and 1 is lowest. So if you Google give you a high quality score, you have to pay less for a click. That's all what you want. Cynthia said, I love your template. Good. So Cynthia is really using my products. So then you have the impression share is this probably new to many of us. It's so almost every business is not maximum out the budget. They always use $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per day or per month, whatever. But if Google could handle 10,000, so they can use that spot for 5 different businesses. Now, if Google have an impression share of 20%, that means 1 of the 5 times they will show you the ad. Even if you qualify to get shown, something is holding back that Google will show, like your budget is used, or you have to take turns with other business. So that's what the impression share is. What you want is that the impression share is as high as possible. And also, if the impression share is high, that means also Google loves your campaign because they know that people will click on the ad, so that's important to Google, but also love your website and not clicking away. So Google is balancing between earning and user experience. And of course, search keyword. So here is an interface from the call portal actually that shows which keyword really get calls. So besides clicks, click-through rate, impression share, if they land on the website, the call is important. So then you can even make it better by add side links. So that means below the ad, you have those elements, but you can expand the ad with links. The links they go to inner pages like contact us or a service, like oil service. So the top ad is about car repair, and then you below that you can link those services like oil repair, engine repair, tires, whatever. Huh? That's where those side links can use for. And then what you want is target a small reader list to limit spans. Kind of this is a ninja trick. That means, let's say, many businesses get more clients closer to their location because they know those clients, those customers, they know if somebody lives close to me, they're not going to screw me up. Not likely as somebody would live far from me. So if you have a limited budget and your budget get reached 100%, you can optimize the conversion by smaller target, smaller radius. So keep that in mind. Nobody's doing that, or almost nobody doing. They think, I will target the whole city. You don't need that if you use your whole budget. So the secret to have high quality score is group local intent keywords. Now, some of you, tell me if you're one of them, have learned from another marketer, another Google Ads marketer, that you need to have one keyword and one ad. That is one of the biggest spam ever. Why do they tell that? Because then you cannot do that by hand and you need to use their tool. Those people do not do Google Ads by themselves. They're only selling the tool. So the way how you do it is group the same keywords which belong to an ad. So you have to think on, I have a certain ad and which keywords belong to that. So there can be 10 keywords, can be 20 keywords, can be 100 keywords. It doesn't matter. As long as that ad will work for those keywords, they can be in the same group. Make sense? So one ad, one keyword is bullshit. You group the local intent keywords together. Now here's it's not really ninja tricks, it's test. You have we need kind of, in the past it was 2 ads, now Google wants 3 ads to test. So testing will over time result in the best ad. Some of you have already experienced with Shopback lines and seen real results. It's the same with ads. You can double your results easily with a better ad. So if you say, I don't get enough results, I get 2% click-through rate, now kind of you should not stop until you have 10% click-through rate. 10% should be reachable. I know it sounds a lot, but if you, let's say, have only 1 call per day and all of a sudden have 5 calls per day, then that can make a big difference. Huh? Can you give an example of group keywords? Okay, so roofer in Boca Raton, roofer near me, roofer, closest roofer, roofer in my city. Those have all the same intent. They have the same intent. They can have the same ad. Make sense? So as long as the keywords have the same intent, they can have the same ad. They don't need a different ad. How to write the highest performing Google ads ever, okay? So mirror the visitor's end goal. Okay, so keyword help get rid of acne. So most headlines with it's not wrong, okay, but it's not the best, dealing with acne. That is kind of the logical headline. Huh? So dealing with acne is okay, but the winner is actually kill acne once and for all. So that means you answer, you provide the solution. Okay. So if you have problems with acne or any other disease, and then you see the headline that solves your problem, you likely will click on the ad what solves the problem. Correct? So tell me which problem you had last week. Maybe with a roof leak, with a garage door, with I don't know, with a barbecue. Okay, so can somebody said a barbecue in the beginning? I have to think a little bit, but barbecue something. So the ad could say uh, best barbecue uh, awarded uh, awarded best and affordable awarded barbecue. That is actually what you are looking for, correct? Can somebody do that barbecue example? That you kind of are looking for the best and the cheapest, huh? That answer your search intent. So if you say garage door not working, okay, then your headline could be fix your garage door once and for all, or fix your garage door within 2 hours. Fix your garage door today. Huh? Make sense? So Mark said, great tasting barbecue chicken. Okay, yes. So the result, the end goal, you got it, Mark. You got it. You got it. You got it, Mark. You have it. Okay. Here another example. Sell your car. So most of us would kind of say sell your car today, but repeats the keyword, correct? But actually, there's one better headline. We will buy your car today. That is the end goal, correct? So are you looking for sell your car today, or are you looking for who wants to buy your car? You're looking for the other end who likes to buy your car. So likely you click on we will buy a car today ad. Here's another tip. Get super specific. Best market strategies. The first ever public library of tested market strategies online. So that's ad number one. Ad number two. Best market strategies. 10 patented strategies guides. 1,500 plus proven tests. Free access. So you see those numbers? 10, 1,500. Add to got an 88% higher click-through rate. Insane. Same service, same product, another ad, 88% click-through rate higher. So that kind of I wanted to underline again. If you don't have enough clicks, not enough results, make sure your click-through rate is high and your landing page converts. So loser is make things personal. That's tip number 3. Online store solution domain name. Or the winner is online store made simple. And now it comes start your free trial. Now I'm speaking to the person who entered that keyword in Google. Correct? Remember in the beginning I said you answer a human but it's translated in a word in Google, but still somebody in person who entered that keyword in Google. and you answer them. You reply to that keyword, what is a human. Now you have to speak to that human being, not to the keyword. You kind of speak back to that human. So in generally, make your ads hyper local. Don't use 800 numbers. Okay, use a local tracking number. It works better. Test your heart out. So test. Okay, Google likes you to have 3 ads active, and always split test. And then you pause the loser and you create another one. And kind of have a goal of 10%. I know it's high. It's not that you reach it all the time. Maybe you're happy with 2, 3, 4, 5%. Okay, but don't stop with it. So here are some golden questions to close the deal. Somebody asked that in the beginning. How many new customers can you handle? And that is true, okay? So with Google Ads, you can have a water tab that say, okay, how many customers can you handle? Okay, as long as you pay Google, it will deliver results. What do you earn per customer? So then you're going to check out how much is your budget. When can you handle those new customers? And then if they all answer this, when they say when, and when they always want now, today, yesterday. I'm not speaking for you for nothing. I want get help. So they always say, and then I always say, what's your credit card number? And I get a credit card. Typically within 15 to 30 minutes. So lately I'm using this script, which kind of helps me to close a lot of deals on a soft way. So it's very soft. Are you doing Google Ads? Prospect, yes. Are you happy with your Google Ads manager? And many said no, because they don't see the results they expect. And then you say, I can help you with that. It's so soft. Everybody can say this. I can help you with that. How much do you pay now for Google Ads Manager? And why are you? And you said they typically say $500 to $1,000 or more, because those other companies they charge a lot more than you having your ID for your own agency, because you kind of probably want a 1 or 2 person company agency, and they are 10 to 50 or 100. They have much larger overheads. And then you say, that works for me too. That's all the script you need. There's no magic. That is the magic. But there's no hard pushing. So here on another variant, are you doing Google Ads? No. I can help you with that. 80% of consumers look up Google. And that's true. Everybody's looking up at Google for local business before they contact them. And if they don't find you, they will call your competitor. How much does that cost me? I will do that only for $500 for you. Plus, you only need to pay for the clicks. When can you handle my business? So now I've taken control of that, taking control back of that prospecting, and the prospect they all say today, yesterday, as soon as possible, and then I ask for the credit card. That's all what it takes. You don't need to do hard closing. So, any questions about Google Ads? Ask me. Any technical, any. I do this for a living. I have about, yeah, I always say 70, but I have more Google clients. Can we do this for ERTC? No. Can you do this for this niche? Can you do this for the other niche? Okay. So the better, can you do ERTC? Huh? Tax credit CPA. Okay. Add. So the answer is yes. If another company can do it, it works. Huh? How do you get them to call you? Send them an email, let them book an appointment, add a widget to your website, follow up with a call, huh? Prospect them. What buzzword is best to start with for ads? Whatever you or the company feels comfortable with. So it's not a fixed amount. So as long as I get paid at least $500, I'm okay with it. Whatever the company wants. So it's not a deal breaker, whatever number they say. When they say high number, my fee goes up. I charge at least 20% of the ad spend. Those call only ads have the same website requirement, not the same. So with Google, with call only, you also need a website to prove that you are a real business. So it needs to have the privacy, and it needs to have your business name, and it needs to have your phone number on it. But it does not need to convert because the clicks don't go to the website. It's just for Google to verify that you're a real business. If you do the desktop web, the typical traditional ads, they go to the website, and that website needs to convert. Jack, you mentioned that we should track the calls, and you have two products to help ConnectBoss and Call Tracking Agency. What is the main difference? So also ConnectBoss is an add-on in Call CD, and it uses the same tracking number. So if you are doubting should I get the Call Portal or ConnectBoss, get ConnectBoss. You should have ConnectBoss for your own website and for your client website. I will help you set it up. I promise you, it's easy. Do you say we should go after businesses that are already using Google Ads? Now, what I said is, if you are doubting that a certain niche works, you're going to search with that niche, and if somebody other company is using to get clients for that niche, Google Ads works. Make sense? So like somebody asked, Julian asked, does ERC work? So I'm going to search for ERC tax credit CPA, and I see that other companies are using that keyword, and so it works. So muscle pain. So they see all kind of products, correct? So what muscle pain? What are people going for? They see relief in chest after work, in arm, in leg. Let's say in arm, okay? So muscle pain and on itself will not work. Upper arm muscle pain. If you need a doctor? What are you going to do if you have muscle pain? Which doctor are you going to see then? It's not really chiropractor, correct? Well, is a doctor? Okay, I don't know. I'm just using it now to learn more about it. Okay, you see, muscle pain doctor, add. So there's a product, and be paid some more. I don't. There's also probably a product. You see, you have to see if other companies are offering, are bidding on it. It works, but they did a lot of work for the conversion. You see how much they did for the conversion. Here, widget, order now, huh? There's one thing. There's one thing. There's one thing what helps to find clients. One important thing. Of course, you need to learn the training, correct? You need to know what keywords are, what the best ads are, what negative keywords are, but you need something what really build up your trust, correct? That because typically those are cold leads. So how do you gain the trust? Instantly that they see you as an expert. How do you see how can you, how do they see instantly that you're an expert? A professional website with reviews, yes. A good website. And a good website, a professional website with your certification in it, that you are certified by Google, correct? That you are certified by Google. That would change the whole game. So I created 20 for that, and several of you did already follow that. It's okay. I'm logged out. It's this training. Log in. It goes table of contents, the basic of ads, create a Google Ads account, search campaign, call only, Google Ad extension, keyword, match types, negative keywords, ad scheduling. Okay, you go through those sections, and the last section is go to the exam, and then you're certified, and you put that on your website. This will change the game instantly for you. Not only that clients trust you, but also that you feel trusted because you learn how Google Ads works and you are Google certified. After so many years, don't you want to have some kind of certification that you learn something officially, that you can print out something and put on your wall and be proud of that you learned something instead of you only read sales pages and join webinars, but that you really learn something, and that there's a training for it what you can use to uh, to learn to learn really something, and you feel Google certified is yeah, it's something to be proud of, correct? And you can show it to everybody because now you are in your signature, on your website, on your business card, everywhere you can show that you're Google certified. And Cynthia said your Google Ads training is excellent. And actually, I got a lot of feedback from Cynthia during the training, and it's not hard. The training is not hard. Actually, the training is not hard. Actually, for those who think it is hard, I would not say cheated a little bit, but I created a summary, all key points. And if you go to all the chapters and then you study only the key points, you will pass the test. Yeah. So I make a summary of it. So you get the training, I make the summary for you, and you can feel confident that when you go over the summary, that you will pass the test. And with that said, I will run a weekend promotion, of course, so you don't need to pay the full price. And with that said, I thank you guys for your time. You will see an email about the week promotion, and I hope to see you on the next training. Thank you so much.